Welcome to Truth and Company Boxing Podcast. I'm your host, John the Truth Dioria, and tonight we have another segment of 20 random questions for you. And tonight's guest is Minnesota's own heavyweight Joey Minnesota Ice Abell. How you doing, Joey?
Very good. How's everybody?
Appreciate you coming on. How's it going?
Good. I've been working. I've been waiting a couple of days for this, but then I forgot in the last half hour that I was going to do it. It's up a little bit better, I think.
So do you got anything coming up anytime soon?
No, nothing coming up. I got offers here and there, but right now I'm spending a lot of time just helping the younger heavyweights in the state prepare for their fights and helping the kids out.
Well, the good thing is that you're still getting offers.
Oh yeah. The money's there if I want it.
Well, when the phone stops ringing, though, then it's no good.
No, when it stops ringing, then I'm going to say I'm retired, and then it'll start ringing again.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. So you ready for these random 20 questions?
Yeah, as ready as I'm ever going to be.
Okay. Question 1. How did you get involved in the sport of boxing?
My dad thought it was a good idea. We were we were going through American Legion one time, and as we're walking out, there's a boxing ring, and I'm like, Dad, look at this wrestling. So he walks in there and he talks to the coach, and next thing you know, my great grandpa's bringing me into the gym. And I was 8 years old at the time, and they threw me in there. So that's what I did.
And that was history.
Yeah.
All right. Question 2. What boxers have inspired you in your career?
I'm not exactly sure how to answer that, because there's a lot of boxers that influenced my career in different ways. I mean, there's boxers that they work super hard in the gym, and there's other boxers that work, that took different angles, that talking, advertising, promoting themselves, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a very good self promoter at all, but Holyfield was one that I watched a lot, because he worked super hard, and and his beliefs and all that kind of stuff. So I would say Holyfield did a lot. Ali did a lot, just because of all the stuff that he did outside of the ring. So those two, I guess, would be in the top 2.
Okay. Question 3. What boxer? Now, I know you've been in the ring with a lot of boxers in sparring and in fights. So what boxer hit you the hardest in a fight or sparring?
I would say Luis Ortiz probably hit me the hardest, as far as he hit me in spots that I wasn't really expecting to be hit in. He's a very good. He's a very smart fighter, and he was setting up shots, and he was patient enough to wait for like 2 or 3 rounds before he nailed me with the shot that he was planning in the first place. So
okay.
I hit me hard.
Question 4. Do you have any boxing superstitions?
I don't think that I do. I can't say that I have any, but no, I don't think I do.
Okay. Question 5. Who is the one fighter that you never got to fight yet?
That I wanted to?
Yeah, out of your whole career, who's that one fight that just seems not to be making itself available that you've always wanted to fight?
Well, I guess there was several of them. I wouldn't mind fighting Anthony Joshua. That's something that I was always hoping that would happen. But I was a sparring partner but it never actually happened as an actual fight. But it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense for him either, so I didn't expect that to happen. A rematch with Ariola would have been sweet, and if there was one fight that I wanted to happen, it would be Ariola.
Okay. Question 6. What is something that your boxing fans don't know about you?
That I hate boxing, probably. That I hate fighting. I don't like I don't like being in front of people. I don't like fighting. I don't like anything about it. I just so happen to be good at it. That's why I do it.
Okay. Question 7. If you could have dinner with any 4 people in the world, dead or alive, celebrities, people in history, anybody, who would be your top 4?
That is a random question. Jesus is probably one of them. Let me think here. I wouldn't mind having a conversation with or a dinner with my kids. My kids are saying different things now, so I'm having a hard time with it. Muhammad Ali would be a good one. I talked to him one time via screen chat like this when I was sparring, but I wouldn't mind having dinner with him. People. I wouldn't mind. Okay, random question. Let's just go with Ariel from The Little Mermaid. And then my great grandpa's dad. I wouldn't mind having dinner with him.
That's quite the dinner party.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 8. What is the craziest or the funniest story that ever happened between you and a boxing fan?
Oh my God. It's kind of hard to explain, but when I was in Poland one time, for some crazy reason, or not crazy reason, but I was there for fighting. But the fans are they're obsessed with boxing people, and well, my kids are here, so I can't say it, but it was crazy. I just skip that one.
Okay. I agree with you. The fans out in Poland are really unique. I've been out there for a boxing situation as well. So
they love boxing out there, for sure.
Okay. Question 9. What are the top 5 things that an amateur boxer needs to know when he decides to turn professional?
Top 5 things. Discipline. They have to have discipline. They have to be prepared to prepared to get beat up. Top 5 things. Man, this is random as far as random questions. They need to be humble, because if they're not humble, I don't know how anybody is like super cocky in boxing, because that just leads to a big downfall. You never want to be cocky in boxing or in any kind of sport. If you're too cocky, then it just leads to a bigger letdown. I'm thinking of one more. Can we just go with 4? Because I forgot the question.
You don't got one more?
Tell me the question.
So what are the top 5 things an amateur needs to know if he's going to turn professional?
If he's going to turn professional, he's got to know whether he's doing it for the money or if he's doing it for the love of the sport. I think that's a very important thing to come to terms with before you turn professional.
Okay. All right. Question 10. If you could have a boxing match with any fighter in history, alive or dead, your ultimate all-time fight of your career, who would it be?
In the movies, it'd be Rocky, but I feel like if currently.
No, I mean they could be dead. They could be anybody in history. If you could fight one person in history, alive or dead, who would your ultimate fight be with?
Okay, no. We're like, do I want to get beat up or do I want to like? I feel like I feel like Tyson Fury would probably be the one guy, and I did fight him, and I lost, but Tyson Fury would be the one guy that I would want to fight because it seems like I can beat him, but I don't know if I could ever beat him.
Okay. Question 11. What animal are you afraid of?
Let me think here for a second. I feel like an animal that I'm afraid of. I'm not a big fan of spiders. I feel like spiders or jellyfish. Do they sneak up? No, let's just throw that jellyfish one out of it. Spiders. I'm not scared of spiders, but they freak me out a little bit. And great white shark.
Okay, so great white shark.
Yeah.
All right. So question 12. Have you ever been a volunteer working with the youth, elderly, or disabled?
Have I ever been? What's that?
Have you ever been a volunteer that's worked with the youth, the elderly, or the disabled?
Yes. Most of my adult life.
So, with who did you work with?
Oh, I worked with youth. I have a youth boxing program that I do. Adults, I go into the nursing homes and I have just hanging out with them all the time. And whatever that. What was the other one?
The disabled.
Or disabled. Same thing. I've done all that. I have uncles that are all disabled.
Okay.
And I wouldn't count that as a volunteering, but I've done all that kind of stuff.
All right. Question 13. Do you think you would ever try bare knuckle boxing?
I would, because I have a lot of confidence in my fighting ability, and I don't think that there's anybody like. There's people that can beat me at boxing, obviously, and there's people that could beat me in wrestling and whatever else. But if I'm pretty confident if you put me in a room with another man, my ability to be the one to walk out would be the. I have a lot of confidence in that.
Okay. If you could box in a celebrity boxing match with any actor or athlete, who would you want to fight?
Depends on what I guess that kind of depends on what my objective is, but I wouldn't mind fighting because I don't know if I'm thinking about who I dislike the most, or who would give me the most popularity. I don't think there's any bad. I don't dislike a lot of people. I know everybody does their own thing, but probably The Rock.
The Rock? Okay.
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson?
And it's not because I don't like him, it's because I feel like that would boost my popularity.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting fight. That's actually a good pick. Question 15. Who's your favorite comic book, cartoon, or movie villain?
Villain. I would say the Joker.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Batman.
All right. Question 16. What's a typical breakfast for you?
Loaded hash brown. That's what I usually have every day before work. It has all the vegetables and four eggs on top of a bunch of hash browns. That's the typical breakfast.
Okay. Question 17. Do you fish or hunt?
Both. I do both. I deer hunt and I pheasant hunt and I fish for wherever I can get.
All right. Question 18. Do you collect anything?
I guess I collect pets. I have a lot of pets.
A lot of pets?
Well, yeah, I'm like dogs and cats.
Okay.
I have a lot of more pets than the average person. But I guess I collect shot glasses from every place that I've boxed and fought and traveled and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Shot glasses and pets.
Yep.
All right. Question 19. Who is someone in your life that has inspired you outside of the sport of boxing?
Outside of the sport, my kids, for number one. My dad has, and probably everyone, my coaching, my boxing coaches and my football coaches. Well.
Okay. All right. Question 20. Last question. Do you have any hobbies outside of the sport of boxing?
Not right now. It's coaching. Whether it's my daughter's sports, or my son's sports, my hobbies are coaching. But we go camp. We go. Another thing. I don't know if camping is a hobby, but I guess I go along with fishing and all that kind of stuff. But outdoor sports, we keep busy doing all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, listen, Joe, thanks for being a good sport and answering the questions honestly. I appreciate you taking time to come on.
I appreciate it.
Do you want to say anything to your fans or any sponsors or anybody before we end?
What? Yeah, no, I don't have any sponsors, but for all the fans out there, I appreciate you, and I hope that I have another opportunity to fight and give you some of the support, and I appreciate your support me.
All right, and hold on, and the truth has spoken.